Let's get into it. So two things which is funny. This, I forgot to take the picture for. So that's a oopsie. But yeah. But again, one, I have talked about a lot of these stuffs in earlier ones, but I wanted to kind of do my own ones because I think 1 minute's not too much time. So I am just gonna give him some more time. Because why not? Second one. But one of the main reasons I want to talk about this is more specifically talking about the spoilers of it. Which one, this is sort of dealing with the conclusion of the sort of like first case, the one that was in Moriarty 2. The case that sort of led to Sherlock being arrested. Which for, I think, half the book, because the other half deals with another case. Because I like that books 2 and 3 have a lot of connections to it. 2 introduces both Sherlock and a mystery of this sort of like human hunting that somewhat exists. Not a moral thing, but like it exists, some like rich people are doing it. And it also introduces Sherlock. Later on in book 2, they bring up a mystery around the sort of like this mysterious killer that has Sherlock's name. It introduces his strength, and book 3 continues this and solves that mystery and shows Sherlock's way of thinking alongside the end of 2. And then ends the book with the confirmation of the human hunting and who else was involved and how effed up. There's a whole thing of like how many people, it's so effed up, and like you see like there's one moment where you see like 2 children and it's like, oh, you hope it's them left, and you see their heads in jars later and it's like, excuse me, what? No, we're not gonna look past this. What the fuck was that? It's good. I am not gonna lie. It wasn't as impactful as reading it, but that was mostly because I watched the anime first, and I feel like it feels different because by reading this, because I saw the thing first, and sort of knowing that this would happen, I sort of had a sense of premonition when it did happen, and you see the children, and it was kind of this feeling of, but you would, I think that's just more specifically, I watched the anime first, I was like, oh, please be alive, and then they show where they don't survive, and their heads are in, again, jars, which is, but at the same time, sorry, just like doing this. At the same time, when I read this book, I got the opposite, which is basically I saw them knowing that they will die, and then they got back. Which I would say probably, if you read both those, shock here that they and really annoyance, like shock that they didn't die, and then sort of a guilt feeling that when they sort of like, where they sort of like know they were going to die. I think that's just knowing, and I think it's interesting because of that. So yeah. This is a good book series. Someone recommended it to me. I was like, I really Moriarty the series, and then I came back to it. So yeah, this is really good, and definitely the art is something that should definitely be given props to. It looks phenomenal. You should definitely go watch it. And yes, here you go. Here's this. Yay. If anything comes from this, I am going to mention it. So yeah, go to the Patreon, add a comment if you want to. And then another Marvel Netflix, which is going to be really good, because I think Luke Cage only got 2 series. So this is going to be weird. But yeah,